Okay, so hey guys, welcome to the Three Secrets, the online workshop where we'll discover the three secrets to shattering your self-limiting beliefs and creating your dream life in 30 days or less. Okay, even if you've tried everything under the sun and nothing has worked for you thus far. This is what the training is all about. Okay, so welcome to the Shattering Limiting Beliefs workshop with myself, Galinda. I've been a coach now for the last 12 years. I've helped over 90 people transform their lives with this exact framework that you're going to get today. Okay. So, what you'll learn and get is my three-step framework to a new you. Go from stuck to unstuck in 30 days or less. This is the framework that we're going to be covering today, and you're going to get a set of exercises. Okay. And as a result of that, this is the methods that you'll be using and those exercises in a repetitive manner to getting a result. Okay. We'll talk about this diagram later. And by the way, no, this is no sales pitch. I'm not going to be here pitching you any offers or anything like that. Simply at the end, there will be an opportunity for you to get for you to apply application only, where you will get a one-to-one clarity call session completely free of charge, where I normally charge 997 or above. Okay, so you're going to get that completely free of charge. Okay, so moving up. So also, if you stay till the end, you will also get my book. Okay, so if you stay till the end, you will also get a copy of my book, which, apologies, not my book. I'm confused. If you stay till the end, you will get a copy of my success journal. Okay, it's a gift from me to you. This success journal is what has changed my life in the last 2 years alone. I attracted my soulmate, who I just married. I've also become financially free by starting my own business. And you can see here, I talk about getting into the property ladder and even in the best shape of my life. I used to be well, not overweight, but I used to be not in a good shape, weak, and and quite big. And now I'm in the best possible position because of this success journal. Okay, and this is exactly what I want to talk to you guys about. So if you're interested in finding and attracting your soulmate, and so more love or better relationships, or perhaps it's financially, you're not making enough money out in your job or your business, and you want to create that job or move a business or move up in the ladder, or perhaps it's simply getting into your best state so you can look the best, feel the best, and do the best. Then this is exactly the success journal that's helped me to stay focused and to get all these things. Okay, so I'll be giving you that too when you stay to the end. Now, before we get started, what I want you to do is ask yourself this: what do you want out of life? Tell me, what is it that you want out of life? Okay, I want you to write that down somewhere. Have a pen and paper and write that down. Okay, now question yourself before we get started. What type of relationship do you want? Is that relationship with yourself, with your partner, with others? What is it? Also, what type of health, what body do you want? Do you feel like you want to lose weight? Do you feel like you want to gain weight? Do you feel like you want to get stronger? Do you feel like you want to get healthier in terms of how you eat and your habits? Because your body is controlled by your mind. And when your body is not right, your mind can't be right. So you need to exercise and take your mind to the gym as well as your body to the gym. What type of wealth do you want? When was it the last time you asked yourself, hey, what kind of life do I want? How much do I want to be making a month so that to achieve a certain result? What is it? How much are you looking to make a month? How much is it? Write that down. Okay. Now, the next thing I want you to understand is the following. I want you to write down one answer for each of those questions that we've just discussed. So please take the time right now, real quick, to write down one answer for each of those three questions. So the questions was, in terms of your relationship, write down, do you want to find a soulmate, your soulmate? Or is it that you want to improve your relationship with your current partner? Or maybe it's improving a relationship within yourself. Second, health and body. What's the one thing you want to change? Write that down. Even if you feel insecure writing it down, just write it down. How you get there is none of your business. Your business is writing the vision. How you achieve it is none of your business. But this is what I'm going to be showing you in this training. Number three, write down the wealth that you want. Well, how much do you want to make? If you say you want to make only 2,000 pounds, dollars, euros, 3,000, 4,000, why? Is that what you were told is a lot? Or is that what you believe is a lot? Is that all you need? We live in an economical world. Like, this world requires revenue. It requires money, and like the flow of a river. Money needs to be flowing into your pocket and out. That's how money works, and you need that to take care of yourself, to take care of your family. If you think you only need 2,000, 5,000 a month, don't be selfish. What about your future kids or your current kids, or you don't want kids? What about the extended family? If you already take care of your family, there is always a need. Write down one goal. And if it's lower than 10,000 a month, you're lying to yourself. You deserve way more than 10,000 a month. That's $10,000, euros, pounds. Write it down. Okay. Now, I want you to hold the answers you've written down. Hold them. We'll come back to them at the end of this training. Now, just really quick, who am I? So my name is Galinda. Okay. I've been so what I've been doing for the last 12 years is self-discovery. I'm 32 years old. I originally come from Tanzania, East Africa. I grew up there. I was born in a shed in poverty, guys, with absolutely, my parents didn't have much. They got a lucky break to bring me to Europe, me and my sister, and the grass wasn't any greener over there too. It was similar to, it was actually better in poverty because you had family, you had friends, you had closeness. When I went to Europe, it was difficult. However, over time, based on the same frameworks I'm going to be giving you, I took all that depression, loneliness, being broke, to financially free, happy, in love, and, growing the empire. And here later, when I discovered it, you can see, here's me in the middle picture with a child back in Tanzania, in the village here. And it was just fascinating how excited they are. And then here's me having some success nowadays, having gone through the trauma and the bullying and changing my life around, been able to have my own business, going from just being able to afford the bus to flying first class and more. But listen, it wasn't always like that. It used to be lonely, bullied, because of racism. I grew up in Ireland at 6 years old. I'm 32 right now. I live now in Dubai, but before then I was in Ireland growing up. Other kids not used to seeing different nationalities. I get picked on. I wouldn't understand why. I hated myself as a young child. I was getting kicked out, jobs weren't working out. I was always aggressive and fighting because I'm always going through something, and couldn't even hold a relationship. I wasn't in the best shape. Every day is just surviving. You know that feeling where you're just pushing and pushing and you're looking for a break. But I've tried literally everything under the sun to try find love in the later stages, starting a business so I can make more, just to feel happier, healthier. And every time I set a goal, I would go back to being stuck again. I wouldn't stick to the plan. I would try it, but after a while, I'll give up. You know that feeling where you just think there's no, like, you just don't have any more energy. You don't have any more fuel to keep on going. I felt like a failure. But eventually, I had enough over the years. And one day, I attended this seminar they had about law of attraction, and it was one of these type of events. And I thought to myself, I'm sick and tired, and let me just go and see what it's all about. And it was there. It was there where I discovered the world of law of attraction, learned how it was possible to completely turn my life around in days. In days, I was able to implement the 3 secrets that I learned and the framework to shattering my self-limiting beliefs. so that I can create a self-development plan towards the life that I want. So success, 2 years later, I'm the happiest I've ever been, financially free, recently married my soulmate, and in the best shape of my life ever. And guys, no, not it's not just me, because sometimes people think, oh yeah, maybe it just worked for you or you're already good. No, I wasn't. Here on the left-hand side, you can see it's also worked for my students. Okay. There's also seeing similar results in health, wealth, relationships. For example, here on the left-hand side is me 2 years ago with my with one of my students, Adam. And at the time when I met Adam, Adam was he was taking some drugs. He was 18 at the time, and he saw me with like nice fancy cars, and he wanted to know how are you able to afford all these things? Are you selling drugs? He did not believe, because of where he grew up from, he did not believe it was possible to make it in life without selling drugs. And I told Adam, no, I don't. I simply have learned how to start a business in my life, and that's what fuels my lifestyle and gives me the time and freedom to do what I want to do. And I had to overcome some things in my life, in my mind, in my body to achieve the result I wanted. He didn't believe me, and at the time it was a Sunday, and he was selling drugs on a Sunday, and he said, "Galinda, I'm gonna come to your session. I'm gonna do your program." And through the program, I was able to help him turn his life around, find his purpose in life, and he ended up doing fitness because that's what he was all about. And he turned that into a business, as well as quit the drugs and just really reformed and changed his vision and his limiting beliefs. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you guys. And also Samara, she was struggling. She was going through the same pattern over and over again in her life. And I showed her how to shift that pattern and change that belief system, create new habits, and therefore she was able to excel and get into the gym, get better at it, and get into the best physical state with her personal trainers and PT by changing her identity, is what I'm also going to be showing you. And then Ricky here, this person was more about business. Ricky, he, for instance, was struggling to understand it's possible and he's worthy of being able to help others. Ricky struggled with self-limiting beliefs where he felt unworthy. So therefore, even him working in a job, he wanted to start his own thing, but he was unable to because deep down inside, he was bullied back in the day, and he was told wasn't good enough, and in school he struggled. So he always had that belief that he can't be more than just an employee, for example, or he can't impact the world. Like, sure, who is he? He's just a normal person. And through the training, giving him the rewiring of his brain, helping him break the patterns, giving him a new vision, and helping him identify himself as a new character, he was able to smash it, start his own business, and grow. It's not always about starting your own business. As long as you want to change the areas of health, wealth, relationships, this is for you. But this training is not for you if you're someone who isn't ready to change or wants to achieve more in life. But if that's you, then keep following this training because this is for you. I've also helped over 90 plus people in this stage, almost 100 and something people, literally transform their lives, go from depressed, lonely, having anxiety, self-sabotaging, repeating the same patterns, being stuck, to essentially thriving and with purpose. And that's the kind of result that you're looking to. I'm going to help you achieve in this program. Now, I've also been mentored by the best, Robert Cialdini, amazing masters of life who study life to the top. You have Dan Henry, those who are in the dimensional, this spiritual side. You have Billie Jean, those who show you character and how they've transformed their lives by changing their inside of themselves. By the way, I'm also an author. I've written a book after changing my beliefs, being able to start a business. I wrote my book called Social Media Selling Secrets. You can get it on Amazon. So guys, I wasn't always like this. Remember, I was broke, I was bullied, no relationship, nothing was working in my life, right? It wasn't until these secrets. So what are these 3 secrets to shattering those limiting beliefs? so that we can, and the frameworks to help us achieve the results that we want in life. What are these? Well, write this down. There are 3 parts to this process. Number 1, new beliefs plus habits plus a 30-day action plan equals a new you. Right? You get that? Isn't that exciting, guys? So, number 1, new beliefs plus new habits plus 30-day action plan equals a new you. Does that make sense, guys? Yes or yes? Awesome. Awesome. Right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. So, number 1, write this down. New beliefs. So, everything in our lives stems from our belief system. You see, if you're not getting any results in life, it's because you're not taking any actions or the wrong actions. If you're taking the wrong action or no actions, it's because of your feelings. It's how you're feeling about the situation and the world. And if your feelings are off, guess what's gonna happen, guys? Your thoughts are gonna be off. And if your thoughts are off, it's because of your beliefs. Okay? So remember, guys, make sure you mute your mic, please. Mute your mic, please. So remember, guys, most important thing for you to know is that in order for you to achieve the results, like I'm talking about, whether that's making money, remember, I went from basically making about 500 euros at the time because I was living in Ireland, but not because I was living in Ireland, because of my self-limiting beliefs and that I couldn't start or I couldn't climb up the ladder. But anyway, I was making 500 euros a month. And then I changed my beliefs about money. And as a result of that, I started making where today we've done 98,000 euros in the last 28 days. Why is that? How does that happen? Or maybe if it's like one of my clients who were overweight and were in a habit of consistently eating and they couldn't lose weight even after having a personal trainer. They didn't know what was going on, why it was happening. The reason why they couldn't lose weight, even though they're spending a lot on the gym and personal trainers, the whole lot, it's because of their beliefs. And once I help them change their belief systems, guess what now? Today, they've lost weight. They don't even eat that much. They're not even interested. The goal is, if you want something new, if you have a pattern and you continue to do the same thing, the goal is not to stop that. If you want to stop smoking, the goal is not to stop smoking. The action plan should be to replace that habit with something different. So those who smoke, usually it's not that they will tell you that they smoke. It's because of it's stress release and the air they breathe in and all this rubbish. It's not that. It's the habit. It's when they smoke, what's really happening with their subconscious is that they're breathing better, because you as a human, whether you're a man or female, whatever, if you're an adult, when you were a child, that's when you breathed the proper way. So a baby, if you look at a baby, the baby breathes with their stomach out. They inhale in big and then out. As an adult, over time, you have a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety, a lot of things in life. So when you breathe, you're not actually breathing properly. So not enough air is going into your stomach. It's only half of the air. But when you smoke, you're taking in all of it and breathing like that little baby. So people who have that smoking habit, it's just that they think that it's the smoking that's making them stress release. It's not. It's the inhaling so wide like that time they were a baby that's causing that. Okay, so again, everything is because of your belief system. So let me explain exactly what I mean by that, because it's super important for you guys to understand that. Okay, so whether it's to lose weight, whether it's to find your soulmate, whether it's to make more money, you got to change your belief systems. And we're going to talk about how to change that just now. Because when you change your belief system, your thoughts are of you achieving that. So if you were told that you're bad at mathematics, for example, how do you become good at mathematics and start getting results in math like that college student? Well, first their beliefs are off, aka their beliefs are I am stupid, I'm not very good. So therefore their thoughts are telling them all the time. Your thoughts are simply like little bubbles, like just literally bubbles floating around your head. And your thoughts are your beliefs. So if you think you're bad, your thoughts are telling you you're so bad at this, you're so bad at that. And your feelings, guess what's going to happen? Your feelings are your emotions. Your emotions are going to feel like, hey, I'm bad at this, therefore I'm not going to try this anyway. What's the point of trying? I'm bad at it, right? So that student who's told they were bad at maths will start feeling like they're bad. Therefore, guess what? They will feel it, and then guess what they'll do next? Nothing. Their actions will be, I'm already bad. What is the point? Therefore, if their actions are nothing, they won't do anything. And if they don't do anything, guess what their result will be? Zero. They will continue to fail that mathematics class. They will continue to fail at losing weight, at changing whatever it is. But instead, if they change their belief, is what I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Their thoughts are going to be like, hey, if they believe that they can do it because they've seen other people do it, that's the hint. Write that down. You got to write the opposite of what you want to achieve. So if they see other people achieving it, or they tell themselves it's possible, their thoughts are going to be telling them, like the bubbles in their heads will be like, yes, it's possible to lose weight. Yes, you can do it. Yes. Guess what their feelings are? Their feelings, their emotions will be, I want to do this. I cannot wait to do this. Then their actions will be their motion. So feelings are emotions, actions are motions. Their motions will be, let me go try it. Let me go try, learn how to do this. Let me go try. Eventually, they will get momentum, the results, which will be, they will pass the test, because over time they will keep trying and learning and learning. Eventually, they'll pass, and then all of a sudden they're getting results. That's how we achieve results, guys. You change your beliefs by writing down what you believe. And with consistent repetition, this belief will become true. So always, you write down what you want to believe. So the best way to do it is write this down, guys. Write down 3 limiting beliefs that you believe about yourself right now. We'll use these later in our success journal. So I want you to write down on your paper right now, write down 3 things that you believe about yourself, good or bad. More importantly, write down the limiting beliefs. So if you think that you're not strong, or you're overweight, or you're not capable, or you're not worthy, or you're broke, or whatever it is. Remember, those who care about finances. Being broke, it's just a state. Being poor is another story. Okay, so write down those 3. You have 2 seconds. Good. Moving on. We're gonna come back to that later. Remember the belief. So our formula that we're working on is new beliefs plus new habits plus 30-day action plans equals a new us. Now, number 2, the new habits. So in order for us, once we change our beliefs, now we've got to create new habits. How do we create habits? Your habits are your identity. Your identity creates your standards. Your standards create your habits. Okay, so identity equals habits. So if you're always trying to reach a goal, you set a time, a task, a deadline, you do everything under the sun, but eventually you quit and you never achieve it. It's always because you've set a vision, but you haven't changed your standards. You haven't created an identity, because your identity creates your standards. Your standards create your habits. And it's your habits that keep you in flow and maintain this belief to become true. So to change our habits, we must first change our identity. Who are you? Who are you really? Are you the person that the government has said you are because of your passport? or because of your skin color, your race, your culture, where you were born. All of that is BS. You can be anything that you want. You can create any identity. You understand? That's just the external world. The internal world is where we live. And everything around you that you've attracted is a result of what's inside of you. So everything around you, if it's bad, it's because you are bad. You're thinking bad. Not necessarily you're bad, you're thinking bad. Your beliefs are off. So if you think good, everything around you becomes good. It's not that everything around you is good. It's just because you inside you, you're thinking good. You are the universe. You create the universe. So how we change this, we will create an identity board to reinforce this new identity, the character that we are, in order to have new results in life. So this is an example of my identity board. I'm sharing with you guys on this. So I took a screenshot earlier. I put it out there. I will explain how all of this is done in we have a program, by the way, for those of you who apply and you qualify. We have a step-by-step. I'll talk to you more on it. But however, you need an identity board. Okay. The identity board is the affirmations based on the beliefs that you have. We create affirmations around them. So any limiting beliefs, we create new beliefs, and then we create affirmations around those new beliefs. So that, for example, I have here, you will see inspiration. I used to feel uninspired. I felt unworthy. So I said, no, I'm an inspiration at the time. And then I went off and I found an image that represents inspiration to me. And someone that represents inspiration, is someone like Winston Churchill. For his hard work, he's inspiring. He continues to push forward, whether he's going through what he's going through in life. Or, for example, another inspiration is Denzel Washington for me. Oh, so not Denzel Washington. I'm the one who put this up, and I think in my head, like Nelson Mandela. I can't even think right now. Nelson Mandela, for what he's gone through and the fight he put through and going to jail and continue to push through. For example, I said I'm amazing husband because that's what I aspire to be before I was even a husband and even having a person in my life. There's my soulmate, my wife, who is my wife today. I wrote down, and then I went and I found an image, visual representation of that belief, that affirmation. And as a result of this becomes true over time. Now, I don't have a private jet, but one day I will have a private jet. By the looks of things and the way things are going, it's actually possible to own a plane. Some planes are like the same price as a car, by the way. Anyway, I digress. My point is, you need to have an identity board. Okay, whether you believe or not, you can attain these things. It's none of your business. Okay, so we looked up new beliefs and how to shatter them and create new ones. We've spoken about new habits that you need an identity board. And then we're going to talk about 30-day action plan in order to have the new you. Okay, new year. In order to create an identity board, you need to create a vision board. Sorry, in order to create a vision board, guys, I digest again. I want to make sure we get this right. The 30-day action plan, in order to get everything in motion so that you can achieve the result that you want, you need a vision board. You cannot hit a goal that you can't see. Would you agree? You need something that you can see where you're going, so that by the end of the year, December 31st, by the end of that year that you're looking to achieve your result, always give yourself a 12-month goal. Don't do any of these 5-year, 10-year plan, 20-year plan. They're great in theory, but they're not actionable. Better, you write down a 12-month plan, and we'll talk about the 3 things you need to put in them. Okay, but this vision board is what you see repetitively every day. I can't even talk today, guys. I'm so excited, guys. I can't even talk. I have so much to share, but I have such little time to share through everything. But your vision board is super important. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. That's by Napoleon Hill. Write down the 3 things, guys. I want you to write down the 3 things you want in your life right now. Do this right now. Write down 3 things that you would love to have in your life right now. Okay? Write it down right now. Okay. What are the 3 things that you would love to have in your life right now, but you don't have? This could be health. This could be money. This could be anything of that nature. Okay. Now, we will use these 3 things, these 3 wants, as part of a vision board creation. What we're going to do is create a vision board around these things and add more to them. And this vision board will become our map for the 12 months of our lives, for the next 12 months. And in the initial 30 days of the plan, we start working on one thing only. Okay. Now, the total goal is for you to create, in order to have the new beliefs plus new habits plus a 30-day plan, this equals the new you. In order to have this, you need to have a set of new beliefs that we spoke about. So we've spoken about writing 3 down and writing the opposite to those 3. Then we spoke about having a set of new identity descriptors, aka habits. And now we've also spoken about the set of wants, at least 3 wants. Understanding these things, now we actually have to put the work in to making all these things a reality. Now, because it's such a short time on this training, on this workshop, what we have done is we've created a 3-day boot camp, which is called the Breakthrough Experience. The Breakthrough Experience is a 30-day boot camp that will help you, that will in fact build you your new character, change your life by becoming a new person, your new beliefs, and a set of goals for the next 30 days. So that in 30 days, you will have a focused step-by-step transformation plan for health, wealth, or relationship. You will pick one area. We'll hold your hand over those 30 days and support you through this process by giving you the worksheets, by giving you the templates, by holding you accountable and pushing you through with that motivation. So in the 30 days, you'll get the success journal, you will get the vision board creation, you will get the identity board, and we will work together over a period of time so that you can put all these together and also achieve them. So when you fall down, we'll push you back up in our group. We'll have a group, and within the group, there will be messages sent out daily, weekly, worksheets for you to do, and you'll have to report back. And at the end of this 30 days, you will be stronger. You'll be in a position mentally focused and ready to smash through any goal that you set for that 30-day. And when the 30 days over, you'll be a new person who's ready now for a whole 12 months of work. Now, to apply, it's an application only. To apply, because prices will go up over time as we have a few spots left. Once those spots are done, prices will go up. So to apply, click somewhere below, go right below now and click the link to apply. So go right below now and click the link to apply. When you click that link, it'll take you to a calendar that looks something like the following. The calendar will look something like the following. Pick a time that suits you to talk. For example, I'm just clicking a random time, and then enter your details to let us know more about you and what you're looking to achieve, and then schedule your call. Once you've scheduled your call, myself or one of our coaches will get on the call with you and do a clarity session, figuring out where you are, where you want to be, and what's holding you back, so that we know if you're a good fit for the boot camp. If you are, we'll give you an offer to get started and help you through that 30-day. I know some of you on today's call are already on it, so well done, and we look forward to getting started. And again, on that call, on the 30-day plan, if you hopefully qualify and you're a good fit, on the 30-day plan, we will go through all the points that you've mentioned about your limiting beliefs and get you to put all these frameworks together and work deeper on a deeper level. Okay? So make sure you click the button below, somewhere on this video, and apply now by filling out the calendar and setting and scheduling a time to talk to see if you're a good fit. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side.